Hey, Nick here. Welcome to it is now day 89 of the Starting a Software Company in 100 Days project, where we're building this software tool called Playbook, tool for managing processes, checklists, workflows, and then a feature called pipelines, which is going to be down the road a little ways. If you've been following along with the videos, you know that um, we've changed the goal to being able to start using Harvest Profit internally and testing out the product and using it ourselves before we publicly launch it. We had a few, we had some bigger features that we wanted to add, or that I wanted to add. Conditional logic is the big one. I've talked a lot about conditional logic, and but really, what led to the decision to change the goal and slow down a little bit is the fact that there was a lot of little bells and whistles that needed to be added to the software to really make it usable. So I've talked a lot about MVPs, this simple, lovable, complete concept, and that's really what we're doing now is getting a complete usable product built. And it's due to me focusing on the first version of conditional logic, that has slowed up the project and really prevented us from meeting that 100-day goal. But we're moving forward. We're still working. I was actually at a conference the last 2 days for my other company, Harvest Profit, where I spoke a couple speaking engagements and a trade show, and it was a great time to connect with people in our industry and get a fair amount of exposure for that business. That business is a farm management software product, and this was an agricultural bankers convention, so definitely a niche of a niche right there. But it was great to to do some marketing and frankly get compensated to do it. So that's the best kind of marketing, that not only it's free, but um, you get paid to do it. So with that, I want to show you what we've been working on this week at Playbook. So the big thing we've worked on is here's a list of the process templates that I have. They're just a lot of test templates. So here's a list of all of them, and we built it so you could set up recurring processes. And so if I click here, now this is live code in production. It's still on just a simple Heroku domain, but now I can set up to repeat this, repeat it, once every, let's say, repeat every 1 week or every 2 weeks, and you would select the day. So I want it to be Monday. It's never going to end, and boom, you're done. And it schedules a job, and we have a cron job that runs in the background to check for these recurring processes so they can be activated. And it's flexible here. You can do it every month. So repeat, repeat every month, and you select which day you would like that to occur, or you can do it every year, so every day, every month, every year. And the UI of this has some conditionals in it, which isn't anything too hard, but it was really just building the cron jobs. And then also, if you, let's say I do set up a custom recurring schedule for this process, but then I want to go in and edit that process. We want all of the future iterations of that process to be able to be edited, and so or to have the edits be reflected in those future processes. And so we built out the logic for that. I think we've probably spent about 4 days on this, and we can now edit our process templates. We've included just some different, if I go back here, I think showed you all, we added just a text editor within the process description. Um, we're getting really close here to being able um, to being able to have a usable product. And so recurring is something that was a base feature uh, that I had in mind. And then the next thing we're going to work on, I'll actually talk about that tomorrow. It's along the lines of activating the template and how we can do that and accommodate some more real world use cases that we have at Harvest Profit. So with that, we now have recurring processes built in production. Pretty excited about that. That was one of the sizable core features that I wanted to have in the first iteration of Playbook, and we got that done. And so we're actually getting down to the point where we're going to be working on some smaller changes, some UI changes, just changing the look and the feel of some things, just to try to make it as lovable as possible. But with that, it was a busy week for me. It was a busy week for Abhay, building out, doing a great job with this recurring process, both the UI and the back end and the jobs that power that. So excited to have that done, and we're just going to keep moving forward here. And we got another 11 days before we hit that 100-day goal. So look forward to sharing more progress with you and talking about tomorrow. I'll make a video and tell you about the next feature that we're going to be adding to Playbook. So have a wonderful rest of your day and appreciate you following along. Thank you.